Alright guys, we're doing branded DM test hands today. I haven't done this since, or messed with branded DM in general, since the 50 card list I made failed. Put the extra deck over here. This isn't like, it's kind of similar to the last 40 card list I played, just less board breakers, and there's not like any hand traps. There's Dogma cards in here. It's because I really like the Dogmatica engine. Dark Magician and Invoked can both kind of use it very well. So can Branded. I might mess with that at some point. This is like a casual fun thing to do. But I did buy 5 Bistio cards, 1 Magma, 1 Druid Swarm, and 3 Serenir. And Beast and Regain, which I know those two are like worse without Lebellion. There's like something on my mat. It's like making it pop up. But anyway, when I get those, I'll be playing a lot more Branded Tier. And I might show a combo off with Serenir, like a way to poly. But opening hand, we have a starter, Nadir, that's already good. Soul Servant, Prep, and Branded Opening. So this hand is very good. So first things first in draw things, we're going to do Branded Opening. We're going to discard the Branded Opening, which will special summon, where is the, I also ordered the Dawn of Majesty Alubers for secret rares, so that'd be great. Summon the Aluber, which will also in tandem search us Branded Fusion, wherever it is. We're going to go back in, so we're not going to shuffle yet. Now, put that right there. Actually, let's move these a little off screen so you guys can see more. From here, we are going to activate Prep, which will grab us the Illusion of Chaos. Then we will use the Illusion of Chaos effect in hand, which will add us souls. And from here, we will put Illusion back on top. It's a little dark on that side. I need to get a desk lamp, because the regular lamp I have does not really light up the area. It kind of casts a shadow. But I don't know, we'll try it like that. From here, we will do the effect of Magician's Souls in the hand, which will send, I remember my Branded DM combos. Yeah, we send DM here. Actually, you put the grave up there. So we'll special out your copy of Magician's Souls, which now we will do. We could guarantee ourselves Salvation, which will give us a little bit of recursion, or we could just go for a blind draw, which will get a blind draw either way. Honestly, let's deck fin first and go with Branded Fusion, because we do need to keep a card in hand for Dragoon. So here we will send mana and a copy of Bona Elbaz. Here's that nice ulti. Hopefully it looks good on camera. To the graveyard. Which will summon out our copy of Albion's effect, which will banish Albaz and our Dark Magician, because we played 2 Albaz. DM on and mana and Branded DM I think are best at 1 and 1, just because you can shuffle them back with Lebellion. Granted, you should probably make Lebellion a lot more now because Bistios are a thing, but then that will obviously summon out our copy of Dragoon. Now from here is the weird part. Let's activate Soul Servant and get ourselves our copy of Salvation, if I remember to leave it in. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Then what we will do is we will stack this on top with Soul Servant, and then we'll banish it because Mono still in the graveyard to draw 1, which will be the Salvation, which we will activate. And we'll set us our copy of Eternal Soul, which is right here. Actually, we'll leave it face up. We know it's set, but we'll leave it face up. That leaves us with just Nadir Servant in hand, which is fine. Because Dark Magician isn't in Grave and we didn't make Dragonite, one thing we can do actually, which might get me some hate in the comments, is we could send both of these for draws. So I might do. Either way, I'm sending Salvation to draw off souls. So first we're going to activate Nadir Servant, which will send our copy of Titaniclad. We could send Yugioh and get a draw. But I want to do full Dogma play, so I'm playing Punishment. Punishment's kind of weird right now, where I don't like running it all the time, but it's okay. So from here, we'll go ahead and put Fleur over there, because we're going to grab it. We'll get our Ulti Ecclesia. The hand. Now we will special summon our Ecclesia, which will grab ourselves Dogmatic Punishment. And then we will have to shuffle because we're going to draw. But in the end phase, Titaniclad will grab us the Fleur de Lis. It is kind of awkward here because I didn't banish the Albion, so we don't have a place to summon the Fleur. Which, the reason I did it that way is because if our opponent kills Albion, we're able to get Branded Fusion for Recursion. Which is one of the awkward parts of this deck. So now we will cut and use the effect of Magician's Souls to send both of these away. Remember, you can recycle this with Soul Servant. And you will draw 1, which is Illusion of Chaos, and 2, which is Prep. Have we used Prep this turn? I think we have, but it's not once per turn. So we could get the second Illusion of Chaos here, which wouldn't be bad. And in the end phase, we're getting Titaniclad. And let's go Prep, and we'll go ahead and deck fin. So we don't have to top deck an Illusion of Chaos next turn. And in the end phase of the turn, we will search Fleur de Lis. And we have protection for the Dragoon with Branded Opening and Grave. Not that it really needs it, but if it gets Dark Rollered, we can banish the Opening to protect, which is kind of cool. So we end our turn with 4 cards in hand. We don't have a place to special to Fleur de Lis, but we would probably set this. We might not use it, just depending, but if we have to, we will. So, not a bad test hand. Again, you could banish this if you want, or just make Mirror Jade and set that up. I'd like to get a full combo, which ends on like Dragoon and Mirror Jade, but I don't know if we will get that. We'll find out. We went through a lot of cards, though. This is one of the upsides of Branded DM. You do deck fin a lot. I like not editing these because it shows that like I'm not like manipulating my hands. But if you guys want me to skip like the part where I'm shuffling and shit, just let me know in the comments. I keep moving my lamp because I want better lighting, but I don't think I'm going to get that. I'm going to have to do this later. I'm going to have to move some stuff. So I can move my lamp over. Right, we'll shuffle some more here because that was kind of quick. It's been shuffling. By the way, if you guys made this far in the video and you're not subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to hit 600 by 2024, which I don't know if that'll happen, but I mean, it could happen. We'll find out. like to. Don't know if it'll happen. So our opening card. Salvation, which isn't bad. Illusion of Chaos. So we have Eternal Soul and DM Engrave. Off the start, Magician's Soul, so we can get Rod. Branded Fusion. And Upstart. Alright, so this is the full combo with 5 cards. So what we will do here is you will start off with Illusion of Chaos just to see if it's possible if they ash it. One, they're kind of dumb, and two, it shuts this whole thing off. So here you will grab Magician's Rod. I'm not playing Artemis right now in the extra deck. Just because Aluber is our primary normal summon and we're rarely summoning Rod. So there's that. So from here, you will normal summon your copy of Magician's Rod, which will grab out your copy of Soul Servant. Go back in. From here, we will use the effect of Magician's Souls to send and summon Dark Magician, but we will skip the step. Where is it? Summon out the Dark Magician. Put Souls in the graveyard. We will shuffle here just because I kind of want to see what I draw off Upstart before we... Well, no, we'll Branded Fusion first. I don't want to draw into one of the bricks. If it does, it kind of shuts down the combo. And you could get Circle here too as well. But we will go Branded Fusion. Which will send your copy of Albaz. And your copy of Mana. To the graveyard. One thing you could do is cut a Luber by 1 and we just play more Rod. But you typically just rather have a Luber than Rod. Rod's really only going to search you Circle or Soul Servant. Or Salvation, it could do either, but typically you're not going to want to normal summon Rod when you can normal summon a Luber. Which will summon out Albion. Albion's effect will banish the Albaz and the Magician's Souls. Actually, you move him over a little bit for the purpose of space. Summon out the Lebellion. I forgot to draw off Upstart, but we should still have 3 cards, which we do. I need this, so it's either one of these two. Honestly, let's just discard the Upstart, because we're going to draw 2 anyway. Which will shuffle back the Albaz and the Lebellion. To summon out your copy of... Oh. Alright, so if this is the field center, we'll say Dark Magician is center. Rod's in far left. Albion is underneath the link zone. So we will summon Mirror Jade. In the far left. And from here, you will activate your copy of Soul Servant. Those only matter for like Relinquish Anima type shit. So, at least in this scenario. You can't really play around Mech Knights at this combo, unfortunately. Not that that deck's even relevant. But stack your copy of Secrets. Here you will activate... Actually, before you activate Soul Servant, so we will go ahead and leave this out. Activate your Salvation if you have it and set your Eternal Soul so you deck Fin. Always optimal to deck Fin. Set your Eternal Soul. Now you will activate your Soul Servant now. Stack your Secrets. This does play into Nibiru, but Nibiru is not super popular right now. Stack your Secrets. Actually, let's cut really quick on camera. Stack. Banish it. We will draw 2 because Dark Magician is on field and Mana is in the graveyard. And draw 1 and draw 2. which we drew a Luber, which is really good recursion for next turn. We will then activate Secrets, use Dark Magician and Albion to summon your copy of Red Eyes Dark Dragoon in the center column. That you have a Luber. Then in the end phase, what's in our grave, actually? I don't think there's anything that'll make Brandon and Red lie, which there isn't. So I think we could grab the field spell, because a Luber would grab us Branded Fusion next turn. Yeah, I think we would grab the field spell to play aggressive next turn. And then you could grab Branded Fusion here also. I like the field spell in this deck because Soul's consent to draw after you poly, which is okay. I mean, it's not the best thing in the world, but I mean, it's pretty decent. And then you can do a Luber, grab Branded Fusion next turn. So this ends you on... So during your opponent's turn, you have 2 cards. This is also just a free negate discard for Dragoon. I don't know where this Albaz came from. We'll say it's supposed to be in the deck, because I don't know where it's fucking supposed to be. But from here, you will probably discard this for the Dragoon. You have a quick effect banish off of your Mirror Jade, which will send your Albion. Or, alternatively, if you want more recursion for next turn, you can send Titaniclad, because it does mention Albaz. For a non-target banish, you can use your effect of Eternal Soul to special out your Dark Magician. Then if they nuke your if they out your Mirror Jade, which they probably will, and they'll probably kill Rod and DM as well. Maybe not Dragoon, so we'll leave him up. You can declare your effect of Mirror Jade. Then in your opponent's end phase, while you still have a Luber, because Titaniclad was sent, you can then... Where is she? You can special summon your copy of Dogmatic Ecclesia, which will grab you your Fleur de Lis, which is pretty good, honestly. Really like this. That's going to be it for the test hand for Branded DM. I might play this at locals as like kind of like a meme for the double box tournament on the 15th, but I don't know. It just depends. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.